Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Ex Animo Podcast. Today's guest was my boy Nunnskees. We had him on for a second time. First returning guest that we've had to the show so far, and it was a great conversation. Love to hear it. He's been doing some amazing stuff, amazing charity work with St. Jude's this month, and he's just a solid dude. Love talking to him. 5-star rating. Share the episode with a friend. You guys know the deal. Let's just get right into it. Also, first video version of the podcast so far. I'm so excited to see it. So, big stuff is coming. I appreciate y'all for watching. It's fine, okay? Dang it.
Fine.
Man, it's middle of May. It's almost June. I'm still wearing a beanie because I'm cold, man.
So isn't it like still pretty much winter where you are?
It's 40 degrees.
Oh, fuck.
It's tough, man. It's like
We're having a cold spell out here. It's only like 60, 65.
we had 1 week of 85 degrees.
Oh.
Yeah. So
And now you're back down to 40s?
yeah, well, Wisconsin is like that. We just like to switch up our temperature every couple of weeks, switch things up a little bit.
It's like an old couple fighting over the thermostat.
Yeah, honestly, it's really annoying. I am not a fan. But
It's been
welcome back.
It's been like 90s. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Ex Animo Podcast.
My first double guest.
Yeah, the first double guest, period.
Look at that. People wanted more. And
Yeah, right?
I got to deliver.
I love it. Yeah, it's good to have you back, man. And I appreciate you filling in.
No problem.
This
is a lot of fun.
I had a really rough time finding somebody for this week and last week too.
Yeah, and everyone's schedules are nuts right now.
Yeah, they are.
Trying to get stuff planned. No, this last week of St. Jude stuff. I'm trying to get something going with everybody this week for one last big push.
Yeah.
Well, it's 4:30 on a PM on a Sunday, and no one's answered me.
Oh no.
I'm waiting on like 5 people.
Oh wow. Yeah, big plans. You've got just another week left.
Yeah.
And you guys have done some amazing stuff, I gotta say. I've been just spectating, and it's incredible to see.
Dude, it's insane. Especially after last night. I can't believe it.
Yeah, tell me about that. What happened? I saw your Twitter post, and that's about it.
Yeah. So back in April, I had the idea last year even. I knew I wanted to do something with Dan in the Warzone community. So in April, I hit him up. I've been reminding him every few months, like, hey, in May or April, you're going to get a thing from me. And finally I messaged him, I was like, I really want to do something big just to get more eyes on St. Jude. And we had the idea of a community tournament. It was going to be a bunch of different streamers would be captains, and we would pick people from our community to be on our team. So it's going to be like, I would be a captain, Dan, Tim, we asked Blade, Zach Dubs, a bunch of other people.
Sure.
Didn't work out schedule wise. I mean, people were busy or had that cancel. So Dan was like, I'll just host the customs, like big old open customs. It had a big turnout. It was a lot of fun. By that point, we were at a little over 2,500 raised, and the goal was 3,000. Like an hour and a half into stream, we hit 3,000.
Wow, that's insane.
We ended up raising $775 in 6.5 hours.
That's incredible to see. I love that.
It's insane. More than tripled my original goal.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to take all month.
What was your original goal?
1,000.
That's insane, man. How
with
how
a
long
stretch
did it take
goal
to hit that?
4 days.
Oh wow.
Someone dropped $1,000
Really?
day 4.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
My stretch goal was 1,700. I was like, if there's time left in May, if there's like a day or two left and we hit 1,000, I'll bump it to 1,700. The milestone goal for that was a tattoo. Well, we hit 1,800 day 5. So
oh my goodness.
I don't know what to do from here. I don't have anything planned. Like, we hit 3,000. I dyed my hair. I'm gonna have to get cosplay. I'm getting a tattoo. What else is there.
It's insane. I love that so much.
Yeah, it's great. So the goal next year is 5,000. It's decided.
Yeah, dude.
Starting goal, anyways. Who fucking knows?
Starting goal of 5,000. You're gonna hit way more than that, I think.
I hope so. That's to words. Just keep me wow, I just totally lost that whole sentence. Hold me accountable. There we go. To just like keeping away at the grinding and making content and making better and better stuff, coming up with new ideas for
Mhm.
content, for streams. Just keep growing this thing. I want kickoff is usually April 27th, 28th. And by that day, I don't want 5,000 to even be a question. I'm going to go into it knowing we will be able to hit 5,000.
Yeah, that's great. Dude, good for you. I'm so proud of you.
Appreciate that.
You're doing exactly what you said you were gonna do last time we were talking.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was hella nervous that time too.
Yeah, I
I was
believe
so
it.
nervous going into this.
Yeah, man. There's just so much pressure, I feel like.
A little bit. It's just all that uncertainty of like that's a bit once you start getting to the thousands, those are big numbers.
Mhm.
And it's like it's not I don't know, it's not a fact of are people going to donate or what have you. I think it's more of like are people going to come in? Am I going to be entertaining enough or what have you for them to be like, okay, this person's cool, like they're doing a good thing. I'll throw some money at their campaign.
Mhm.
I think that was the main like
Yeah.
worry there.
Way more pressure on yourself than from anybody
Yeah.
else, of course.
Which I'm very good at doing.
Yeah, dude, me too, man. Listen, nobody pressures you more than yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So 30. What were you at? 3,300.
Yeah. $3,350.
That's insane. I love that.
The new goals. I'm just gonna up the goal by 500 if we keep hitting it. So it's at 3,500 right now.
Hmm.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, dude, that's just insane. I love that.
I know.
So I don't know much about this whole campaign you've been doing. I mean, we didn't really get into it last time. You just said that you were going to be doing it.
Yeah.
Could you like go through it? Is this like a thing they do every year? Or there's like a ton of different creators?
Oh yeah. So St. Jude has this event every year, every May called Play Live. And it's St. Jude sets a goal. This year it's $4.5 million. It's their goal. And anyone can make a campaign. And there's no real rules to it. You make your campaign, you just stream when you can. Some people stream every day, all month long. Some people can only do a week. Some people can only do a day. What have you? We're just raising money to contribute towards that goal. It's through Tiltify, which is fantastic because every dollar goes straight to St. Jude. It doesn't pass through the streamer. We have zero access to it. Yeah, it's really mostly geared towards like I've noticed like gamer streamers and creators, but really like anyone could make one. And what's good about St. Jude, they haven't been able to do it the past few years, of course, because of COVID and everything. But usually in like March or April, they would pick a handful of creators and invite them to the campus in Memphis.
Oh yeah.
And they take a tour. They play video games with the kids, like hang out with them, like see. They show like a person donates $1. That's pens for staff. That's hand sanitizer. That's masks. That's a lot of important things that you're like, oh, I can only do $1, and this person's raised 2,000. What's my dollar going to do? It's a lot. It is so much. My stretch goal of 1,700, which sounds like a weird number, but that covers 1 day of chemo for a patient.
Oh, okay.
So that's if we hit math, so $50 more. If we hit 3,400, that's 2 days of chemo we covered for a kid. We helped the kid get that much closer to beating cancer. I think that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, it is. You're making a difference.
actually during the I did the 24-hour stream last week. It was I started Elden Ring at like 1:30 a.m. I think it was right around then. Someone comes into my chat, brand new. Didn't find me through one of the raids. Didn't find me through St. Jude. Just got on, typed Elden Ring into Twitch, saw me, clicked, hung out for about 3 hours. It was finally like, so what's this St. Jude thing? Then I went into that, and he's like, oh yeah. He's like, they helped me. He lives in Pennsylvania, was in the hospital for some kind of heart infection. And the doctors are starting to be clueless. So they contacted St. Jude. They're like, oh yeah, just here you go. Here's the research is what we found to help with that. And he's all good now. He's home. St. Jude sent him like a care package, everything for like once he was better and released. Dude had no idea like what I was doing.
That's
And
amazing.
he was like a first-hand account story right there.
Yeah, it's really, I don't know. One of the things that I always, work through in my mind, because we both have similar goals, but I always rationalized it like I'm not big enough to make any kind of difference, is what I always thought in my mind. I've only got a following of like 300 people, almost 400 if you combine all the accounts or whatever. And but you're not that far ahead of me, and you got like almost $3,400, and that's amazing. And that's an actual visual difference in the world that you're making with just your tiny little influence. And I love it.
Exactly. I mean, my first time doing it was last year. I had been I started streaming 2018, but it was I think I talked about last time, very on and off until the end of 2020. So I was like, I know I wanted to do it. I had barely 150 followers on Twitch. I had nothing on TikTok. I'd been in Timmy Toucan's community for only 3 months, barely. No one really knew that I streamed. I didn't really announce it much in the community. So I was like, I had like 2, maybe 3 viewers on a good day. I was like, all right, first time doing this, I'll set the goal for $100. First hour of the first stream, May 1st, we beat that. And we ended up raising 800.
800 for the month?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Which is a lot. I was like going into the same thing, like I have no pull, I have no influence, like my numbers aren't that big. What am I going to be able to do? Maybe 100 if I'm lucky. People showed up. Other people, like, word got out. I had people I've never seen before come in and be like, oh, this is a really cool thing. Here, have $200 for your campaign. It's crazy.
People are way more willing to show up, or even just to pop in. It's when it comes to charity events like this, especially with St. Jude's and helping kids out, all that, people will come together more. Even if they have no idea who you are, just seeing that the hashtag for it, or just however they end up finding you, they're just gonna support because they know it's a good cause. It's a completely different thing from having normal viewers.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, because
there's a few people come in, had no idea who they were. They had no idea who I was. They're like, oh, we give to St. Jude anyways. But it's cool that we can do it through like a streamer who's doing it for their campaign or something.
Yeah, that's great. Dude, I want to be part of it next year.
Yeah.
Assuming I'm still around.
Love it.
Gotta be. I hope so. I've got some big plans coming up.
I think that'd be really cool if a bunch of us, if we could have like a race of sorts, maybe. I don't know. We're just like how far can we all go against each other?
Yeah, race to 5K.
Yeah.
First one to get there has to buy the other people. No, first one there gets like a coffee from everybody else or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a coffee drinker,
like
but
that.
It works.
Well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like my coffee black because I'm a psychopath.
I can drink it black. I just prefer. There's so many good flavors out there. You know,
Yeah, there are.
nothing beats like a good mocha.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I also never really, I don't really know people IRL that are huge into coffee. My sister, I mean, of course, and
Mhm.
I don't really go anywhere. so,
Same.
if I'm not going somewhere with someone to get coffee, I'm just drinking it at home, and I like drinking it black at home. So
Mm,
I just never really got into it much. I did have a short
that's
phase.
a what?
I did have a short phase of
Oh, sure.
going to Dunkin'
Mm-hmm.
with my younger sister and getting coffees all the time, but it didn't last that long.
Yeah.
Because I'm a
When I
man, I
lived
gotta
in
drink black coffee.
yeah, inject it right to the veins.
That's right.
When I was in Southern Illinois for university, that they knew by my voice. I would pull up to the drive-through, and they'd do like, "Oh, welcome Dunkin', blah blah blah. What can I get you?" I just be like, "Oh, good morning." And you're like, "Oh, Austin, pulling up." They knew exactly.
Yeah, that's great. Well, it's
They're,
great, but also it's a little weird.
I was literally there every day, at least once a day.
That's amazing. Yeah.
They were so sad when I moved.
Oh,
I went in
really?
and I was like, tomorrow's my last day here. Like, I'm gonna stop in, get coffee, and then I'm on the road to Kansas City. And they gave me my coffee for free, black coffee for David, my friend that moved out here with me, and a dozen donuts.
Oh, that's so
All for
sweet.
free.
I love that.
Yeah,
Just like, oh, we're gonna miss you, buddy. Here's some coffee and donuts.
yeah,
It's
which was
amazing. How long have
very
you been going
appreciative.
there?
See, I moved down there 2015. Let's see, probably 2 years.
Yeah,
2 years, like consistently.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's definitely enough time for them to grow and get an attachment for you.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm telling you, fast food workers, when they get a good customer, somebody who's not a moron coming through all the time, we get attached.
Yeah, I had my short time at Starbucks. Um, this older guy who'd come in, him and his buddies at the crack of dawn, come in, grab the newspaper, sit down and read, and the one guy would come up and order for all of them, and they would get. There's 4 of them. 3 of them got pike blend, the medium roast, and 1 got dark roast. And I just, as soon as I saw them, they wouldn't even adore yet. I saw them, I just got the cups ready.
Yep. Yeah, I've had a few experiences where people coming in early, I've already got their coffee ready before they're even to the counter. I'm like, here you go. Here's you know how much money to give me. Just let's make this as quick as possible. Yeah. How long did you work at Starbucks?
Only 3 months.
Oh no. Was it rough?
I miss it. No, it was good. It was really good, except there was one shift lead who did not like me for whatever reason, and would shove me to drive-through window constantly or front register, and I was like, I can make drinks.
Right.
I can do things, and she would not allow me to even look at the espresso machine.
But why though?
I don't know. She just did not like me.
All right.
And one morning her shift changed, so she came in later in the day, and our manager was there instead, and she was like, "Have you been on bar yet?" And I was like, "No." Just, like, she won't let me. She goes, well, get on bar. I want to see what you can do. And I was popping out drinks constantly, and finally she walked in and was so mad. I ended up making her drink.
Oh yeah.
Specifically, she got in. I like, here you are. She just kind of looked at me, just looked at it. She took a sip and walked off and kept drinking.
Right, of course, because you did it right.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever throw a drink at you?
I was getting ready to ask you if you've had the opposite of any angry customers. Yeah, I was in drive-through. For whatever reason, this woman, it was made right. I watched the person make it. It was made right. This woman was just, I don't know. she woke up and chose violence.
Mm-hmm.
She took a drink and said it wasn't right. I had this like intuition feeling that it was gonna happen, and sure enough, her arm reels back, and just instinctively, I just shut the the window, so it hits, bounces off, and it goes all over her and her Mercedes.
No way. Let's go,
I wish
dude.
I wish I could have saved the video feed. Oh, it was so funny.
Man, you got that spider sense.
And so then it's just the two of us looking at each other, me trying not to lose it, and her just looking mortified through the window. My hand's still closing. And finally she just drove off.
Oh my goodness. That's insane.
Yeah.
Because
the only time.
You see those videos on TikTok all the time of like just specifically at Starbucks. That's the only place I've ever seen it happen, of people just chucking their drinks. Like, what is up with that?
Right?
Is it like a Starbucks culture thing?
The guy I trained with, whose name was also Austin, and that was very confusing. His sister works at Starbucks in LA. I think she's in Burbank. And she said it's every day at least 5 drinks are thrown at people.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing, I wonder?
I don't know. Because people are assholes.
Well, of course. But like, it's only at Starbucks though.
I don't think, yeah.
I mean, I've never seen videos of it happening anywhere else.
Like, yeah, like no one's throwing their Coke at McDonald's or anything.
Exactly. Like I've never seen that happen. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to. I googled it. I have no idea if it's gonna happen. Let's see. There's a Reddit post here. Let's see what they have to say.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I see. I don't know.
Just like places where drinks have been thrown, or like how many happen at Starbucks.
Yeah, I'm not really finding anything. I guess nobody's done a scientific study of why specifically it happens at Starbucks.
That we need.
Yeah, we need that.
I want to know how many drinks are thrown on a daily average across the country.
You know, that would be a really interesting thing to try to do. Go on Starbucks Reddit, recruit a bunch of people from across the country and try to get a number.
They probably could, yeah.
And then go to different coffee companies like Dunkin' and some other like smaller chains, and then ask them like, hey, has this ever happened? How often does it happen? Then figure out, is it only Starbucks?
Yeah.
Make it scientific.
That'd be a fun study.
Yeah, I would. It's way too much work though. I'm not up to it.
So much work.
So you dyed your hair red. Looks great.
Thank you.
You got
that was one of the milestone goals.
You got the Walmart brand Markiplier look going on. I love it.
I did this before in 2016 just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'd always thought about it. And then that was the time when Mark did it.
I love it.
And everyone said I looked like Mark already. Everyone says I look like Mark and Sean. Like if Mark and Sean had a kid.
Yeah. Yep.
It's me.
Yep. I see it. Oh my goodness.
And so Mark did it. And I was like, oh, it looks good on Mark. Okay, I'll do it. Didn't tell anybody. So my parents and family found out through a Facebook post I took in the parking lot once I walked out. I got a lot of texts.
That's amazing.
I did it for fun back then. I had it for like a year. And I'd recently been thinking about doing it again, just because why the fuck not? And I was like, you know what? That'd be good to save for St. Jude. Like, again, just something to hold me accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, maybe we'll get, $750. Maybe we'll get there. Day 4, $1,000 dropped.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit that pretty quick.
Yeah.
What were some of your... Go ahead.
I'm sorry, like I said, at work, I work with a lot of older people. And they just kind of look at me. No one really asked. They just kind of look and like, oh, that's just the youngin' doing this weird millennial Gen Z thing.
Yeah, that's what the kids these days are doing, man.
Yeah.
What were some of your other milestones?
see. I could just pull it up, but no, I'm going to do it from memory. $50 was the cat ears for a week.
Mm-hmm.
I raised so much fucking money that I'm just doing it all month long. One was a chat chooses a community game night, which we still need to figure out. Let's see, and then there's the hair. Oh, playing Undertale, because I've never played Undertale before. So we're working through that. The hair, $1,000 was I do a cosplay for the first time. Still don't know what yet. Hopefully decide that this week. 1,700 the tattoo. This is gonna be like a little play button, like right around here.
I love it.
I want to get it like just below where like most of my short sleeves hit, and then have it right below, so it's always visible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play Crowd Control Celeste on the 30th. Crowd Control being a program. The company adds games to the library that connects to, and you donate through Crowd Control, which connects to Tiltify, so it goes to the campaign you're doing. Again, streamer doesn't touch the money, and through that you buy coins, and use the coins to cause things to happen in game.
Okay.
Automatically. So in Celeste, which is like a 2D, really difficult platformer, jumping across platforms and all this different stuff, like you can spend coins and cause headwind to go against you, so it's harder, or speed you up 2 or 3 times, cause giant enemies to spawn, all kinds of things, just like fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already a hard game. I've never played it because it's hard.
Right, of course.
So being able to sabotage it, it'll be a good time.
That's great. So the viewers get to sabotage you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
And it doesn't take much at all. Like $5-10 can get you a lot of coins to do things.
Dude, that's really fun. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I really like games like that, or just like little ways that your chat can just ruin your day.
Yeah.
There's a guy on YouTube who also streams on Twitch. His name is Doug. He mods his games and then gets the chat to interact with it. So like he made it so that the chat could play Smash Bros on his stream just by talking.
Just by talking.
So he split the chat up into 2 groups, and then made specific words do specific moves for each player, and they had 2 players, and they would fight against each other on stream.
That's insane.
It's some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. Really innovative. Love this guy. I'll send you a link. He's just so funny to watch, and he's like the master of that kind of stuff.
Oh god. Dude, I can barely do HTML coding. I can't imagine what that entails.
Yeah, and one of the first things he was doing with that was he does a lot of game playthroughs, or tries to play through like Skyrim using only his voice. So he'll say a word. He has specific phrases for, different moves. He played like Skyrim with only his voice. He was playing Super Mario Maker with only his voice. It's so funny. And so what he did once was he had it in Skyrim. If he would say a specific word, it would spawn in like 10 trolls or 10 dragons. And then his chat was sending in, TTS or donos or whatever. And he had to read everything out, and they were trying to trick him. So like instead of troll, they would say something like oat roll or something like that. So he said oat roll, and it'd be almost like troll, close enough, and spawns 10 trolls, ruins his life.
Oh my god.
It's funniest stuff ever. And
hilarious.
I'd love to be able to get somewhere where I could do something like that. That's just it's amazing.
There's some kind of program or something, a plugin. I have to look it up again. I saw it on Twitch. This guy made a thing for Valorant where if the chat donates bits, it's kind of crowd control. If you donate bits, things happen in Valorant, like dropping your gun or forces you to switch to your knife.
Oh no,
or something. And this this girl doing it on TikTok, and she's like on oh my god, what's the map? Fuck. Whichever one, she's coming out. She turns the corner. She knows someone's there. She turns the corner, ready to shoot. Crosshair lined up perfectly. Everything. As she comes around that corner, all her guns fly out. And she's holding her knife.
No.
Which, of course, the guns flying out hit the ground, make a sound. So that person turns around.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
it'll be fun to do sometime.
Hopefully, she wasn't playing competitive, playing ranked.
I don't know. Oh god.
Can you imagine putting your record on the line for something like that?
The one, if you win the game, you finally rank up. You've been working so hard for it, and then you pull out your knife in the last gunfight you need.
Dude, that would be the worst. Oh my goodness. No, thank you.
No.
Play on ranked. Then it'll be fine. That's the best time. So, you're going to do a cosplay. I love to hear that.
Yeah.
And any ideas?
No.
No. Yeah.
Technically, I've done one before. 2016 or 17, because I had the red hair. My best friend had gotten me, I think it was 17, because it's for my birthday. He got me this Goku outfit, but it was like Under Armour.
Okay.
It was like tight. I was like, this is hilarious. And Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and like I think it's every April, has this really small Comic-Con type deal. And I went. It was my first convention thing ever. I wore that, so I don't know if that counts.
I don't know. I have no idea what it looks like. So actually, I don't really know Goku that well. He's the guy from Naruto, right? No, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna drive out to Wisconsin and throw you in Lake Michigan.
Please. It's right there. I can see the lake from my window.
Oh, cool. We don't have to go that far.
Yeah, we don't have to go far. And we're on top of a hill, so just put me inside like a wheelbarrow and just roll me down the hill.
Easy.
I'm sorry. You know I'm a noob when it comes to anime.
It's Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball, that's right. I knew that.
I wasn't sure if you were serious or not.
I knew that, but I had a slight, my brain stopped working for a second there. I've never watched either of them.
It was April 2017. It's funny because I found ran into this girl who was Bulma, but like from Dragon Ball, from like the 80s.
Oh wow.
We got a picture together. Oh, this is so funny.
Goku's the guy with the big yellow hair, right?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I know the character. I just forgot.
Wait, how do I do this?
Which anime he's from? Everybody's gonna flame me for this. I probably deserve it though.
Can I do that? There we go. Send it in Discord.
All right. I'm gonna have to look at it on my phone because otherwise it's gonna mess up the video. All right, let's see. I mean, it's kind of like it's like at the edge of counting.
Yeah,
but I don't want to. I would say so. It's all right.
I mean, for reference, that's actual Goku.
Yeah,
Goku.
I mean, sure. Screw it. Yeah, that counts. It was your first one. It counts. Yeah. I did a Jason Voorhees a few years ago.
Ooh.
It was like it was my first attempt, and it was really really low budget. And I did a bunch of painting work myself. I'm really proud of how it came out, but I might have a picture. I don't know. I'm going to scroll in my phone here a bit, see if I can find it. But that was the first one I ever did. I got one of those 99-cent masks from Walmart, completely clear. And I painted it, put some scratches on it, got some amazing paint on the mask. Here, I found the picture of the mask. I don't know if I can get a picture of the whole thing, but get this for you. And it was really cool. Got a little thing set up, and now I'm doing putting the pirate together.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter the other day. It looked really good.
Yeah, I've got a lot more I want to do, but it's really starting to come together, and I'm probably going to get to the point where I'm doing cosplay TikTok and YouTube, like going full all in on it.
You probably have what's her name, Megan something on TikTok?
I'm not
She
sure.
has all the pirate outfits, the really fucking cool transitions.
No, I don't know her.
She's amazing. Let me that's her name, right? Is it Megan? Claire? Wait, it might be Claire. I'll go to Instagram. She always comes up on Instagram. She like blew up last year.
Yeah, I wasn't on TikTok much last year.
That's when I finally got into it. January last year.
It was
I've
like
been putting it off for so long. That was one of like, no, cringy, the dancing videos.
I'm too old for this. I'm a boomer.
And then I was on Twitter and Sally is a dog.
Oh, like, okay.
Posted his TikTok on there and I was like, oh no, this is funny. Yeah. Like, all right, fine. I'll get on a look. And then like I found Tim on Twitch and I followed his TikTok and I got sucked in.
That's amazing. Yeah, it was just getting big while I was still in high school. So I got it then, like pretty much right away.
While you're still in high school.
I know.
So fucking old.
I know.
Dude, yesterday was 13 years since I graduated 8th grade.
Oh my goodness. That's wild, bro.
Next year will be 10 years since I graduated high school.
Really? Dang, son.
2013.
That's it. That's wild, bro. I don't know, man. Such a boomer.
I know. I have gotten AARP offers in the mail.
No. That's a hate crime.
I think when I hit 24, 25.
Oh no.
I was still in Illinois, so 23 or 24 I got my first AARP offer.
You are the victim.
I think it's because
both
both my parents, I don't know if my parents are on it, but like they get offers, so then they're just like, yeah.
That's no excuse. That's just rude.
I didn't believe it.
You should sue for defamation or something.
Right?
I don't know if that's the proper legal term.
At the same time, like rent's expensive, but not so much in an assisted living place.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, but like that mask I did there.
Yeah, that's really good.
It started out as just a clear mask, so everything you see there I did myself. I'll try to put.
Damn.
I'll put a picture on the video version. This is going on YouTube, first one ever. Let's go! I'm so excited.
What's up, YouTube? How we feeling today? How we doing?
Oh yeah, of course. And yeah, that was like the first real prop I ever made, and it's just
good.
It was so amazing. I love it to death. And now I'm putting the pirate together, and I'm so excited because it's all coming together. You know,
it really is.
To use the Kronk meme.
It's all coming together. Yeah.
So I'm starting to go all into cosplay and all that right now.
I've always wanted to dip into it a little bit. This looks like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
Since really I was a teenager, I was like 14 when I started watching Bleach. I've always wanted to do Ichigo.
What? I'm lost.
All right, you know the anime. That was a lot of.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But I want Ichigo, the main character in Bleach. Let me pull up.
I'm uncultured, man. You got to know that by now.
You are. Come on, man. Oh wait, that's ichigos.com. That's a website. Hold on. There we go. I guess I could share my screen. That would probably make it easier on you and the audience. How do I do this? I don't know if sharing my screen is gonna mess you up.
It might, because I'm on your camera. I think that's a different source.
Yeah. This guy.
Yeah, I can sort of see it, but I would have to click on it and switch screens.
Oh yeah. Wait, how do I? Okay, now how do I end this? Oh no. Oh wait, stop streaming. There it is. Okay, cool.
We're figuring everything out, ladies and gentlemen.
We're
We're
figuring it
noobs.
out. Absolute boomer over here.
One of my long-term goals or bucket list trips or whatever is you go to New York Comic-Con. Not New York. What am I saying? San Diego.
San Diego. There you go.
New York Comic-Con. That's lame. And nobody wants to go there. We want to go to San Diego.
Yeah.
It's always been like one of my dream trips. Go to San Diego Comic-Con with a different cosplay for each day and just like have a good time. Just nerd out
Different
for a
cosplay
weekend.
each day.
Yeah. So you'd have to put together 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah. My friend's in Chicago right now at whatever anime convention that one's called. I forget, but
Is it WizardCon? Is that what it's called?
now Ace Con or something.
Yeah, I know they have. There's a WizardCon in Chicago every year. At least I
Ace
think.
Comic Con. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's something I'd like to go to. But like, San Diego is like top of the list.
Oh yeah.
I've got a bunch of different ideas for people I want to do, characters I want to do.
Ooh, like what?
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord. Nice.
Star-Lord was the first one I ever wanted to do. That's why I have the helmet.
You do?
This thing. This bad boy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I have this. I bought this. It's the Hasbro. What's the series called? The Marvel Legends series or whatever.
Oh.
This sweet thing. That's why I bought this helmet, was because I was gonna do the Star-Lord cosplay, and it just never happened. I've had this thing for a few years now, and I never got into it.
That's nuts.
But Star-Lord, I want to do Deathstroke. If you know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of my toxic traits is that I have entire Amazon lists and lists of screenshots in my phone, albums of every cosplay I want to do and every piece I need.
Oh my god.
I have a tiny little red notebook with so many lists of everything I need to do every cosplay I want to do.
Fuck. Sorry, I finally found that girl. Oh my god. Finally. Okay.
Okay.
How did the stream go? It was good. Discord, shut up. I was right. Megan. I have no clue how to say her last name, but Ciafre. Wait, type her link tree actually. That'd be more useful.
All right, let's see.
Oh, that didn't make a link. There we go.
Okay. Listen. I've already got her up on my phone. Her as a pirate is complete vibes.
Right?
Like, dang, she does a good pirate.
She has like a million different outfits too. It's crazy.
That's one of my goals for the pirate thing. I want to have just so many variations.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna wear it every day for stream, I gotta have different combinations, so I don't lose my mind.
Like, how does Benjamin do it?
He wears.
How does he have that same outfit every day, all day?
I couldn't do it, man.
No.
I mean, it works for him though.
It does. Have you seen his new setup? His new like green screen setup?
How new? Because I've been in his stream once in the last 2 months.
It was probably about 2 months ago. He's got like a whole like a garage. I think it's like a giant shed. He's like rented out.
Yep.
And there was just green screen, green walls,
every single wall, floor, everywhere. And ceiling.
Yeah.
Massive space. Yeah, I think I saw his tour video I saw a tour video somewhere. It's probably on YouTube Shorts. Yeah. It's so cool. I love it. I'm just not sure if I want to be a green screen streamer or not.
Yeah. Even just like for the face, like, I have a few friends that do it just for the face cam.
Yeah.
I guess just so you like see more of the gameplay or whatever. I don't know.
It makes sense.
My little border I have, so.
Yeah, it makes sense, but I love what I've got going on here, man.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine on this wall, I start hanging swords or some crazy stuff here?
Yeah.
Like, start getting a
Like,
bunch
even
of
just
different pirate cutlasses and hang them on the wall. That'd be sick, dude.
wood. I just love that it's brick.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
I guarantee I'm the only person on Twitch with bricks for my background.
You have to be.
There's nobody else who does this. It's crazy. Like, why would you have bricks? It doesn't make sense. But it
You got like
matches
the
the
nice little shelf
vibe.
going on. It does. I like the shelf you got going on, all the little stuff displayed.
Oh yeah, like my Jacksepticeye bean soap.
Bean soap.
The bean soap.
God.
I can't believe he did that, by the way.
I know.
Released the bean soap. I bought it right away because I'm like, I gotta do it, man. I'm not even gonna use it, of course. They only released
no,
it
you
once.
I need to, you know what? I know we're like in the middle of something. I'm gonna at least type up the website because I have not ordered his coffee yet, and I need to.
Yeah, you do. I haven't either.
Yeah, okay, the website's
I
up.
have his
So I
mug
remember.
and his soap, but not his coffee,
But not the actual coffee.
which makes no sense.
Oh, look at that. Sign up, 10% off your first order. Beautiful.
Beautiful. He has tea now too,
That's what I saw. I think there was like a sale on it or something this weekend.
and does he have hot chocolate too? I think so.
Yeah. Yep.
Really starting to branch out. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That dude's going places. I mean, he's already gone places, but he's
been
going
places.
more places.
He's still, yeah. Cloak is taken off. When was it? Thursday? This past Thursday, I saw Crank Gameplays on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan. He's doing his I Have to Do This tour. That was profound. That was really good.
Yeah.
Ethan's he's in that crew of Mark, Sean, all them.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah. Mark like gave him he went to some convention. Mark was doing a panel. During the Q&A, Ethan was like, I don't have a question. Can I do a backflip for you? And Mark's like, sure, I guess. Ethan did a backflip because he's been in gymnastics forever. And Mark liked what he saw, hired him as an editor, moved him out to LA.
Really?
Because he had already had his own channel going. And like Mark saw the potential. And
That's awesome.
yeah.
I want to do that, okay? I want to be at that point where I'm got enough of a following that I can take somebody and say, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I want to make you. I want to make your dream happen."
Yeah.
Like, man, that'd be crazy.
I can't even imagine doing that.
Yeah, right.
Like that's something I would do, but like for something like this, man,
You just can't imagine
they're gonna come
yourself
with the question, be like,
being there.
yeah, they're gonna come with a question, and I'm gonna be like, I don't fucking know what I did. I just sat there. I don't know. People came in.
How did you get to where you are? I don't know.
I'm still figuring that out.
Yeah. So what even does a video game content creator do on a tour? Like, what does that even look like?
Game Grumps, so Maggie Riches, Game Grumps, before I've seen them twice. They did they played Mario Party. It would pick 2 or 3 other people out of the crowd to just go up on stage and play with them. And they didn't include the audience. We'd help make choices and stuff. Mark, Bob, Wade, Tyler, and Ethan went on tour. It was Mark's show. They did improv, and they learned improv for like a year and did like a whole improv show, which was a lot of fun. Ethan, it was very like Bo Burnham-esque. If I know a lot of people saw Bo Burnham's Inside. It was a more lighthearted version of that. He had like all these skits that were really funny, but they had like if you sat there and thought for a second, they had a lot more meaning to them. It was just kind of like about his fears, honestly, of being a content creator. And he's like, I'm huge now. There's like thousands of you, millions of you. Like, how do I do this? What if I decide to do this new thing? Is everyone going to be there, or is no one going to be there? If no one's there, is that it? Is this one small change going to like blow everything up? and coming to terms of like people are going to be there if they want to be there. You're going to be very unhappy if you keep making content for others or for an algorithm. You just gotta make stuff for you that you want to make, that you enjoy, and just trust that people are going to be there.
All right, quick break from the podcast because I just realized something while editing in post. I forgot to mute my microphone in OBS, so I'm gonna try to recreate the conversation for the next like 2 minutes. It's really not that big of a stretch, like 2 minutes, probably 30 seconds at the most. Bear with me. Big mistake. Send help because I kind of messed up here a little bit. Just saying.
I did no work Friday. I was sitting at my desk just thinking about like where I'm at, what I want to do. Like things are gonna start changing a little bit.
I love that
for
dude.
me.
It's amazing. I mean, it's great to see that you're trying to change things up a little bit. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I love it, man.
I haven't done anything today.
Yeah, I haven't done anything yesterday either. I mean, I did. Yeah, I didn't do anything yesterday. I wasn't busy at all, but I did something Friday,
Yeah.
and I'm just trying to get some stuff done. You know, I'm just trying to do some editing and figure out where I'm gonna be. You know, it's wild to think about the content we can make.
Mm-hmm.
My microphone was muted in OBS for a second there.
Oh no.
I want to go jump off a bridge now. It wasn't that long. It was only like a minute, but I just peeked over and it couldn't see anything. So
it's okay. I was keeping everybody entertained.
Well, yeah, you were keeping everybody entertained. And this just goes to show how bad I am at everything.
OBS, I think the greatest enemy aside from mental health doing this thing is OBS.
Oh my goodness, man. Like I try to mute myself in OBS, so like when I'm not talking, just in case I start making noises or something happens, and it just messes things up. And now oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. No, it's okay. I'll have to find out where it is. It's about 50 minutes in.
Okay,
I'll figure something out.
I mean, didn't Frosty do that the other day in your guys' stream? He thought he was unmuted.
Oh yeah, he reverse muted.
So he first muted.
That's always funny.
I do that constantly.
Like you're talking to the other dude, but you're muted. Then you unmute to talk to chat.
Yeah.
As soon as it happened, I knew what was up. I was like, oh yeah, it's funny. That's funny. It's okay though. Listen, man, the day I stop making stupid technical mistakes is the day that I've made it.
Oh God. I'm going on 4 years of streaming. I've still.
Yeah.
This mic, you tap the top of it to unmute it, to mute and unmute, and it turns off literally like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And it's got the light. That's how it.
I did that. I do it just to be super safe. If I throw up my BRB screen, it has no mic input, but just quadruple
right,
check.
Course.
I turn this off. I come back. I switch back to full face. Talking. Someone's like, "You're muted." And I'm like, "How am I muted?" Like, this is just the mic. I'm not talking through Discord. Oh. I missed there not being a bright light in my face.
Yeah, you missed that. Well, the thing with the Yeti is it's only one tiny little LED on the button. That's the only way you can tell if it's on or off. So I don't usually touch it. I have a keybind on my keyboard that mutes OBS.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my keyboard's got like 10 macros. It's sick. I love it. Yeah,
I've got keyboard shortcuts for mute and deafen in Discord.
I just figured out how I'm gonna fix that problem of me muted. It's hilarious. I'm going to record a voiceover of me talking to you after the fact. So after we're done with this, I'm gonna listen to it and respond naturally like I would, and try to make it sound the best as I possibly can.
I can't wait for that.
It's probably gonna be completely messed up. Like I'll probably just talk about something completely random. This could be good.
Yeah, that will be good.
Listen, you gotta adapt, improvise, overcome. That's like
exactly
the main slogan here.
I
Yeah.
think I did that in a YouTube video actually years ago when I was doing that. Like I said, like it was when me and my roommate were doing videos. If for whatever reason the mic just didn't pick up what I said,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Just like this one sentence or a few sentences. So I went back in and I went into his room where we were recording. I was like, I need to borrow your space for a second, and re-recorded it as in the exact same settings,
Uh-huh.
so I wouldn't have to edit the audio too much. And just slapped it in.
I love that. Yeah, it's rough out here, guys.
It is a rough time.
Man, listen, I really scare myself sometimes with the mistakes I make.
Oh, same.
Now I'm constantly looking over there, making sure it's the little things moving.
Every time, if you come in at the very start of my stream, you'll see me like, "Hey, like, hi, how are y'all doing?" And then I'm like glancing at both my monitors, making sure everything is working.
Yep, you got to make the rounds. Make sure chat's
Yeah.
on. Also, the little the let's see, what's it called? Like the dropped frames thing, like the little green box.
Yeah,
Man, that little box is my
That's
worst
my-
enemy.
that's the bane of my existence.
Oh my goodness. If that thing's green, I'm having a good time, but as soon as it turns red, it's over. It means Spectrum is doing things
Yep.
to me again.
Yep. I had a little battle with Spectrum when shortly after we moved in this apartment. I was dropping like 10,000 frames in my first 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
There was a whole week I couldn't stream.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for me ever since I started trying because Spectrum's just trash.
Yeah.
I think we're at a good point right now. I think we finally figured something out. A good middle of the ground settings and internet speed. We upgraded a little bit. I think we've got it
Nice.
semi-stable. Still have troubles every once in a while.
Yeah. We just reset the router. I've been having all these different issues with my computer. I was really panicking. I thought my GPU was going out.
Oh no.
Again, this is my second GPU. Because like Twitch is stuttering. It got to a point where I couldn't watch streams.
Oh
It
wow.
just wouldn't play. If I had 2 videos up at the same time, nothing would happen. My notifications and sounds were delayed. Like if I muted Discord, that sound was delayed. I don't know. Our internet was slow today and had really high ping. So we reset the router, modem, all that stuff. I changed a few sound settings, reset my PC, and now everything's good again. Everything's back to where it was 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was the combination of everything, if just somehow Spectrum had dug itself into my computer and fucked up everything. I don't know.
Yeah. My PC was having trouble with it. It kept crashing all the time.
Mm.
It was really tough, really rough. And then I ended up fixing it I got a bigger power supply because I realized I've got so much plugged into my PC right now that it's probably draining. And so I new GPU, it's a little beefier, and I dropped a monitor. So instead of 3 monitors, I'm on 2 now.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I got this vertical monitor, which is sick. I love it. Absolutely would recommend one vertical over 2 horizontal. Because, OBS on top, Twitch chat on bottom. It's so smooth. I love it.
I'd have to have a third. So I like doing graphic design stuff, After Effects.
Oh, sure.
Like having that displayed in everything, like videos or what have you, Discord over here. I wish I had space for a third monitor.
Dude, listen, my desk is not nearly big enough for a third monitor.
No, my desk is barely big enough. It's like a desk and it has a little shelf second level.
Oh, it's one of those.
Just wide enough for my 2 24-inch monitors.
Mm-hmm.
Just wide enough.
Listen, man, one day we're going to have the most clapped out stream setups you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like
I wanted an L desk. I really wanted an L desk with a little shelf,
man.
but I got into this apartment, looked at this room is configured so fucking weird. You literally can't. I could have an L desk over here, but then there would be nowhere for my bed.
Right.
My bed would not. I guess I could put it here where I'm sitting and have it this way. It'd just be weird.
Yeah. Great option for a desk, by the way. You buy an IKEA countertop and then 4 legs. You can get a 96-inch desk for like $115.
Ooh.
It's insane. Like that's full.
crazy.
That's full. All like that's all the expenses. The 4 legs, 96-inch countertop. Just slap the legs on there. Bingo, you're good to go. Like $115, $120 or so. I just don't have an
Nice.
IKEA anywhere near here.
Okay.
Closest
Oh.
one is in Milwaukee, which is about a 3-hour drive
Jesus.
one way.
Thing I actually, it was last year, shortly after we moved in here, I ordered the Respawn 1000 desk, which was cheaper. It had a cup holder, it had the little shelf, everything. It was just a little bit smaller.
Uh-huh.
I ordered that's $120. Ordered that. It came in 2 days. The wrong desk. They
Oh,
gave
no.
me their most expensive desk. That's not the L desk.
Really?
I was upgraded like 3 levels.
Oh my goodness.
This desk is actually like $350. It's a lot bigger.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah. I tweeted them. I was like, "Oh yeah, desk is here," and then I put it together. And I was like, "Thanks for the upgrade, I guess." And they're like, they responded to me like, "You're welcome, I guess."
Yeah, right? Yeah. It's you see, we always like when companies mess up in our favor, but as soon as they mess up and we get screwed over by it, it's like, oh man, I'm about to go all Karen all over you.
Yeah.
I'll throw my Starbucks at you.
Throw the Starbucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I don't even have the confidence to tell them, hey, you messed my drink up. I'm too scared to even say that.
It depends. After working Starbucks, it depends.
Right.
I think the last time I did, actually the last 2 times. The last time I did, I went straight to I tweeted about it and Starbucks reached out and I went right like into their DMs. It was like, yeah, this was trash. It literally tasted like water. There was no white mocha flavor. There was no coffee flavor. There was not even a milk flavor. It was just water. I don't know what they did. They gave me a refund and everything. The time before that, I think it was the same thing. It was just milk and water. I actually don't think they put anything else in it.
How do you do that though?
I don't know. I walked in. I was like, I really don't know how this happened. I was like, I've worked here before. I don't know how this happened, but it's just milk and water.
Yeah, you get a different perspective when you work at a place.
Yeah, there's sometimes like I get the wrong thing, or I can tell like the wrong flavors in there, but it's like, it's whatever. When it doesn't taste like coffee and it's supposed to.
Yeah, if it doesn't taste like coffee and that's what you're getting in the first place, then you kind of gotta at least talk to somebody. I feel like,
yeah.
If it's the wrong coffee drink, fine, whatever. But it's gotta have the coffee part.
One of my friends the other day sent me a Snapchat. She'd ordered, I think it was Starbucks through Uber Eats, 2 little drinks. Like, I think it was like a latte and a refresher or something. The Uber Eats person delivered 2 empty cups. With her order label on the cup. They were empty. Nothing had been touched. And the person delivering thought it was okay to just grab them and deliver.
Wait, you're telling me the driver didn't drink them?
No, they were totally dry.
How? Wait, there were dry cups?
They're totally empty. They had not been touched. The order label was put on them, like a little Starbucks label order. I don't know if maybe like they had set the cups aside and it was near the pickup area and they just hadn't gotten to it yet. They're probably busy.
Uh-huh.
And then this Uber Eats person comes in, like, sees her name, like, oh, okay. Grab the empty cups that hadn't been touched. Wasted the gas to drive over there and hand her empty cups.
How? What?
How
dumb do you have to
how?
be?
Right? Fucking stupid.
Like you can pick. I've got here. Don't judge me. I have an empty can on my desk. I can tell the difference between this empty ghost can and a full ghost can.
Like, I mean, this is Duncan, but still, if there's nothing in this,
were they clear cups?
Yeah. Like, if you don't see anything in it,
Okay. All right.
Wait a goddamn minute.
You gotta be a special kind of stupid to do that.
You have to be.
This person grabbed clear empty cups.
As I thought, like, oh, this is gonna be a super easy order, super easy money, like as if she wasn't gonna report them.
I have absolutely no confidence in humanity anymore.
No.
I did a little bit of DoorDash driving once, and I can't imagine doing something that stupid.
Right.
Like
I did Instacart a lot. I was a delivery driver for 2 different places. Like, it's just not that hard, man.
It really isn't, man. Come on. That's mildly terrifying. And that person's driving. That person is illegally allowed to drive on the road.
That's the other worst part.
And they don't understand the difference between an empty cup and a full cup, or they just don't care enough.
Yeah.
Which begs the question, like, do they care about anything?
Person drove on the sidewalk all the way there. They don't care when anything happens. When anything does, they don't care.
Ran over 17 pedestrians on the way. Like, but
God.
What? I'm gonna be on.
That'll
I'm gonna be thinking about
for the
this
rest of my days.
I'm gonna be thinking about this all night. I'll be editing this, getting ready to upload, and be like, man, that's really a thing that happened, really, isn't it? Empty cups.
That also begs the question: how often does that happen?
Oh my goodness!
I have to circle back to like the Starbucks cup throwing thing, but like, how often does that happen? Of just receiving empty things.
I've ordered a fair amount of DoorDash, and I've always gotten exactly what I wanted.
Lucky.
I've never had any issues.
I just had no issue the other day with Chipotle. But that was Chipotle's fault. They just straight up did not give me everything.
That's what you get for
I was supposed
getting
to get
Chipotle.
God damn it. At least it was edible, unlike the last time I ordered Chipotle.
Yeah, was Chipotle the one that was poisoning everybody, or was that Qdoba? I always get them mixed up.
What?
One of them had a massive food poisoning thing, and they got like a huge lawsuit or something.
Oof. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Chipotle.
They almost got shut down.
I don't know.
I think I want to say it was Chipotle. Because I remember a few years ago, it was in my senior year of high school is when I heard about it. Because I went to a Chipotle in DC.
In July 2018, nearly 650 people got food poisoning after dining at a Chipotle in Powell, Ohio.
Yeah.
I mean, something like that would have to happen in Ohio or Florida.
Yeah, totally. Let's see. Where?
Norovirus.
Yeah, that's the one.
Had a $25 million settlement. That's insane.
Yeah. So I've only been there like once or twice, but yeah, they poisoned a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, that's something that is true. The Qdoba I order from. I've never had Qdoba until I moved out here, but they've never wronged me.
Well, that's good. So I guess they're the better of the two.
I guess.
Man, like, restaurants are dumb. A lot of them are sometimes, I feel like.
Yeah.
Take it from somebody who works at one.
I mean, you worked at the worst of them all, McDonald's.
Send help, man.
So much help.
It's rough. Yeah,
one of my best friends back home worked at a local McDonald's, and he finally, when he cut himself, like, in fact, bleeding, blood down his fingers, and his manager told him to keep working because they needed more fries, he finally walked out.
Yep.
He's like, how am I supposed to handle the fries if I'm bleeding? The guy's like, well, I don't know. There's lunch rush. We need to get fries out.
Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. I could totally see that happening. I would tell all of my stories and air my grievances, but I don't want to get sued for something.
They've already threatened you once.
Yeah, they've already threatened me once. I'm on the list. Oh, don't say it like that. That's terrifying. Dude, the corporate office in Green Bay where I was working, they've got a giant, like 8-foot statue of Ronald right inside the door.
Oh, God.
It's terrifying.
I have to send. I don't know if I can send it to you right now for this the recording. I have to look for it. Hope I can find it by tonight. Pretty horrifying image, but it's great.
It's just, oh man, it gives me nightmares.
Google, it might be my Google Photos. I don't know. I've only worked Starbucks. I worked Insomnia Cookies, and for like a month, I worked at a local pizza place in Carbondale, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
It was right before I moved to Kansas City. The pizza place was the worst. Very good food. Best fucking pizza down there.
Yeah?
Terrible place to work. I was straight up lied to. The manager was like, or owner, whatever. I wasn't making enough, as much as I wanted or needed at Insomnia anymore for like this move and to like have money out here. And he promised me, oh yeah, you make so much more. Like this is what you can expect to make, blah, blah, blah. It'd be great. It was none of that. I made so much less money. I was really screwed coming out here.
Yeah, listen.
But the pizza was good.
Don't work in fast food restaurants. It's not worth it.
No, it's not.
It's, yeah. Listen.
How long ago was that?
I just want to know what I want to do. Well, I mean, I know what I want to do, but for like a real job, I need to find like a good, something good, solid job that I can use to support everything else I'm working on, you know?
Yeah.
I have a few ideas. Probably looking at going to a technical college here, either in the fall or in the spring.
Nice.
So either for the I don't know when the fall semester starts, but either for that or starting in January, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Because like obviously, this is like the main thing I want to work on. This is the dream job, but I need to have an actual career.
Something to support that until
it works, or in case it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know. So I got some ideas. I think I'm the main thing I'm thinking about going to the technical college around here, looking to get maybe a criminal justice degree.
Okay.
So it's like a 2-year criminal justice degree, and then looking to maybe go into law enforcement.
Yeah, so that degree alone opens up a bunch of avenues for you.
Yeah.
There's several ways you can go with that.
Only problem with that is the hours are kind of insane.
Oh, yeah.
In the actual job. So I'm not sure how free that'll leave me open to stream and make content, but I'm sure I can figure something out.
Oh, yeah. Even if you have to come back on the streaming, just focus on YouTube or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, that's where I'm at too. If I can stay here, where the job I'm at now until this takes off. I mean, if it never does, and if it's taking a few years, things change or I don't gain traction, my backup plan is just stay there, build up the graphic design experience.
Yeah,
and go work at St. Jude.
There you go. I love that.
They're looking for a graphic designer right now, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I reached out to the designer that works on the Play Live stuff. And I was like, so what are you guys looking for? Maybe not for right now, but like for the future. He gave me some pointers and like, he's like, well, be watching like UI UX design, work on that a little bit. He's like, he's like, build up your portfolios. Sounds like you have plenty of experience, so.
Dude, that's amazing.
Like when you're ready, apply. Yeah.
Man.
I don't know. I guess I'll live in Memphis.
Dude, Tennessee is beautiful, man.
And apartments are a lot cheaper.
Yeah, Tennessee is a great state to live in. That's where I want to go. Believe it.
I found this super nice apartment, literally blocks from St. Jude.
Yeah.
That is half the price of anything out here where I'm at.
That's amazing.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
maybe I just move out there now. I don't know.
Tennessee is probably, so I want to move somewhere down south because I hate Wisconsin. The cold is just the worst. And top places on my list are Arizona, Texas, Florida, and Tennessee. Those are like the top of the list. That's where I want to go. And I think Tennessee is probably at the top of my list right now.
I've only been through there. I drove through and then back through once, but it was gorgeous.
Love the mountains, dude.
Me too. I want to go west.
Yeah.
The first time I was in Denver, oh my God. Beautiful.
Yeah, Colorado's cold though.
Yeah.
You saw that picture Yeti posted on Twitter, right?
Yeah. Well, poor Ethan, when he was here on Thursday for the show. And then Friday, he went to Boulder. It was 85 when he was here in Kansas City. And he went to Boulder where it was snowing.
Oh, no.
I mean, the last time I was in Denver, 2018, Dave and I went we hiked the Flatirons in Estes Park. It was like an hour. What was it? 2 hours for us to get up. Hour and a half down. It was like 80, 85 degrees. We're sweating. We're dying. And we get back to his sister's apartment that we were like house sitting for. The blinds were closed, kind of. And then like the sun went down. We didn't think anything of it. We ordered Pizza Hut, deliver. We're just hanging out and everything. We hear the knock at the door. Open it, and there's this woman in like a heavy coat, a scarf, freezing, and there's 4 inches of snow on the ground. All right. What the fuck? And she's like, yeah, it's just a little cold out here. It was sunny and 80 degrees 3 hours ago. What happened? She goes, welcome to Denver.
Oh my goodness.
Looked out the window. It was a blizzard. It was a full-on like whiteout blizzard outside.
No, thank you. No. I'm sorry.
We're leaving.
No, thanks. Tennessee will do just fine. They get a small amount of snow like a couple months out of the year, and then it's just warm the rest of the year. Dude, I just want to ride my motorcycle for most of the year. Is that too much to ask?
Right. I want to get a bike so I can ride.
It's almost June already. I've only been out for 3 rides. 4 rides. I've only taken it out 4 times. It's absurd.
It's illegal.
Yeah, like it should be a crime for it to be this cold this late. Man.
Or at least when I start looking, I know not to go where Toast went.
Yeah. I don't know where he bought his bike from, but don't get it from there.
No.
Man, they told him 2 weeks to get his Honda Rebel. And then like a month later, he finally gets it, but then it's broken. And then you got to take it back, and something was wrong with the price. It's a good looking bike.
That was hot.
It suits him. It suits him very well. It matches him perfectly. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that man had a tough time getting it. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Like for me, I walked into the dealer. I was like, this is the motorcycle I want in this color. Great. We have one coming in a week. Do you want it? I do. Signed the paperwork. It's mine. Take it home the same day.
Wow.
As soon as it comes in a week later, and it did take a week, not 2 weeks like that dealer said.
Yeah.
Got it. Take it home. It's just been amazing ever since. No issues.
As it should be. Shouldn't it be like buying a house and getting a mortgage?
I feel like he would have had an easier time buying a house.
I think so.
I mean,
even in this market.
Yeah. I mean, when you buy a house, you don't have to worry about the shifter working or not. Dude, like it's brand new. Why doesn't the shifter work?
God.
That's annoying. Although I'd be willing to put a little bit of user error on that. Just a little bit, just a tiny little bit. I have a feeling that my boy messed it up somehow. It was probably faulty.
I can't wait for the tweets Monday morning.
Yeah. Listen, Toast. I love you, but I am assuming that you did something to mess it up. It was probably faulty to begin with, but I don't think you helped it any. Man, I feel like Toast comes up every single time I record.
How can you not? It's a great dude.
Yeah, he is. He's amazing. I love him. We name drop him so much, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So you said earlier, you did a little hint that things might be changing a little bit. You wanna share any secrets, any hints?
I think it's gonna be more than just sitting down and playing a game. I wanna, even if it is that, just some changes. I recently learned of a place out here in Kansas City and things they offer
All right.
that maybe do something there. I can rent stuff from there and take home. Maybe once I figure it out, probably won't be till later this year, even starting next year. Maybe more IRL streams.
Ooh, okay.
Going out doing things. I have a couple ideas.
All right, I love to hear that.
Start taking some collabs too. I want to just bite the bullets and send the DMs.
Send the DMs, man.
Like, slide out.
Yeah,
it's just like, how do you make it not sound like it's for clout? Because it's not. There's a lot of people I really just want to play with, even if it's just once. I think this would be fun.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I know exactly what you're saying, man. I mean, especially with this silly little podcast, I'm trying to get some relatively bigger names, compared to me, and I've got a couple scheduled. There's some hints. I love it. And the hardest part is not making it sound like I'm only there for their numbers, but just like, listen, I just want to talk to you. I think you're fascinating.
Exactly. But like, because I know the list you're talking about.
Yeah, you know the list.
And they know you, so that makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah,
it really does. They know you're genuine about it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Some big stuff coming. Especially, I've got a lot of big projects I'm working on right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's pirate themed, of course.
Hell yeah!
Listen, man, I'm going completely into the pirate theme.
You have to. I'll say that makes things a lot easier too. If you can just like ground yourself in something like that.
Absolutely.
Like my theme is I guess red.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's red.
Yeah.
Well, and red and coffee and your cat.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, Tracer's the main. She's the streamer here.
Yeah, you're just you're the side character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with bro. Obviously, Tracer's named after Overwatch, right?
Yep.
Of course. Yeah, that makes
very
sense.
Fitting for her. It was like her coloring kind of matches like Tracer's color palette. Just the way she'll disappear so quick.
Yeah.
Like not be able to find her. And her last owner named her Molly, and she would never respond.
Okay.
And, like, cats usually don't respond to their name, but like she would not for 2 weeks not respond to Molly. And I thought about the name Tracer. And one day I walked into my room, she was in the window. And I walked in and go, "Hi, Tracer." And she turned around.
Really?
And I looked at me and did like the like activation noise. And I was like, all right, meant to be. You're a Tracer.
I love that. So just right away responded to Tracer.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, whatever works. Listen, anything you can do to get a cat to respond is helpful.
She still does. She'll walk in. Because like she'll walk in, doesn't always look up at me. She'll walk in, just like kind of do her thing. So she'll walk in and look down and go, "Hi, Tracer," and then she'll look up at me and keep going. She knows.
That's great. I love it. Yeah, it's okay to not have a theme.
Yeah.
I mean, you have like some little things that you're themed after, but I was talking to somebody recently, and he was like, "I just don't have a theme. I really like your theme, and I just want to figure out what I want to do." I'm like, "Bro, listen, you can make a theme out of anything, but also you don't need it."
No, look at Dan.
Yeah, I mean, his theme is drops.
Him and the Vibe Tribe. Yeah,
like drops. Danny drip drops. His
I mean,
sub badge.
He started out. the drops was the theme because he would constantly not pull his shoot and
Oh,
die to fall damage constantly.
Yeah, that happens to me so much. Yeah, but like you don't need a theme. Just make it about what you like. Like Lucci is a big example of that. He doesn't have a theme.
Yeah. No.
He just makes his emotes or whatever he wants them to be.
Mine are all over the place.
Yeah, his background is just that really cool blue geometric thing. Have you seen his stream background? That thing's sick. I love it.
It's really cool.
Really cool. And that's all he's got. And what matters more than your theme is the work you put into your content.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, because what kind of theme is Tim the Tat Man?
Oh!
That screaming and dying to fall damage and bald, but like
and eating
that too. But that's all he's got. I mean, the biggest names don't have a theme. Pokimane, what's her theme? Does she have a theme? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need a theme, but it definitely makes it easier.
It does make it easier starting out, but then people are there for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not there for the game. They're not there for, I don't know, like Ben James is a cool person. Everyone's there to watch a Ben. Everyone likes Ben. They're not there to see Ben Franklin play a video game. If Benjamin Franklin is not playing Warzone, I'm not watching.
Yeah, right? Basically. Yeah. Which Benjamin's has some of the coolest theming.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't taking some inspiration from him.
Oh, like, of course.
Of course.
He's got to figure it out.
He really does. King of memes. The professor of memology, is that what he says?
I think so.
Something like that. It's in his description.
This chat scares me. Honestly, I try to be in the streams and the chat is so goddamn chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Like a different chaotic that I'm used to. I'm just
I was only in there once and I knew like at least 5 names. I was like, oh, hey, you're here?
I know a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
Still, I'm like, I'm just gonna lurk and I'm gonna edit while I have him up.
By the way, Benjamin's. You want to be on the show, baby? I got you, bro.
Ben, come on.
I already tagged him on Twitter once, but understandable that he didn't exactly respond.
I'm sure he gets slammed with stuff.
Dude, I'm
sure he'd be down. I'm sure he'd be down. He helped me with Tim's 1-year anniversary video.
Oh, I love that.
He submitted the clip. Yeah.
I just I need to get more established, and then I think we'll be fine. And I imagine within the next couple months, we'll be getting a lot closer to those sorts of opportunities. Listen, I'm really excited to see where next few months take us.
Yeah,
we got some plans.
I'm scared.
Nah, you got it, man. You've had an amazing month.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I'm nervous I'm doing a 2-week charity thing in September.
Okay.
I was gonna set the goal for 1,000. I don't know.
You got to go higher than that, man.
I fucking guess.
What's this next charity event?
Riley's Children's Hospital.
Okay. All right.
In Indianapolis, Indiana, is where my little brother went for the first, I think, 13 years of his life.
Okay.
My dad helped build some renovations there.
Oh wow.
Put in handrails outside for the kids that have trouble walking, whatever, so they can be outside.
Yeah. So you've got some family connections to the
I spent a lot of time there.
The organization.
When we took my brother, so I've seen what they do firsthand.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You got to set your goals higher than 1,000, bro, because you're gonna hit it.
God, I guess.
And better milestones.
Yeah.
Bigger stuff.
I'm gonna get in contact with them next week. Once June hits, I have a moment to breathe. Get everything I need to from them to set up, and then it's gonna be planning from June through the end of August.
Let's go. I love that, man. Yeah, it's I'm really happy to see it. You're a great guy.
Appreciate that, man. And my spiel last night at the end of stream, I want to be to the point where I can do 4 charity streams a year,
Yes.
including St. Jude.
Yes. That'd be incredible.
That's the goal. Maybe like our end of February, start of March, and then May is St. Jude, something in probably August, and then like October or something. Trying to avoid like around Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays, because that's a whole mess.
Yeah, that's a rough time. Everybody's crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, I would ask you to plug your socials, but you've done that once before, and I think that people listening by now know where you're at. It's Nunskees.
Hopefully, it's Nunskees.
It's
you
Nunskees.
See it? I didn't turn it on, but you see it back there on my wall.
Oh man, we got to restart.
That's me.
We got to restart. You didn't turn on your LED sign.
Let me turn it on. And we can put it into the video as if it was on the whole time.
Yeah, right. Just edit it in somehow.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be too difficult.
No.
It would look weird.
I wouldn't have to do that. I could actually just make it look like it's been on the whole time.
Oh yeah, probably just like, I don't know. I'm not a professional. Yeah, so Nunskees on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok.
_Nunskees on TikTok, but Nunskees everywhere else.
All right, links are all on the episode page.
Description somewhere.
Description too, because this is also a YouTube video. Also, if you're here on TikTok, because I'm gonna make shorts take clips and put them on TikTok.
On the TikTok,
it's on the links are on the
comments?
Profile comments. Maybe, I don't know. There's links somewhere.
You should check the comments anyway and comment and like. And
share
comment. The video.
So share the video with your grandma, because I'm sure she'd love it.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude. Again. Anytime.